In aiming at raising young talents in the tennis and offer them the opportunity to exploit their hidden talent, the Hope Performance Tennis Foundation will be hosting young and talented kids with strong passion for the game of tennis in the Special Tennis Clinic and Club Tournament from the 4th to 7th September 2019 at the tennis court of the Accra Sports Stadium, and some organizers spoke to TV Africa Sports on the upcoming tournament.
We're going to host our second edition of the Hope Performance Tournament and Clinic. And the tournament and clinic, it's all about is 2-day clinic and 2-day tournament. So the 2-day clinic is we have kids between the age of 8 to 16, you know, where they're going to come out. We're going to have coaches that is going to take them through, you know, the routines and the fundamental parts of the game, you know. And then the other 2 days is going to be a Davis Cup format, you know, team tennis, where we're going to have 18 teams that's going to participate in the team tournament.
Certainly, yes. This year we are looking for an amazing program. We have put together a lot of arrangement to ensure that this program will scale the success of last year. Last year we were a little bit overwhelmed. We anticipated for about 150. We had 480 participation. So this year we are ready for the numbers and we have made a lot of provisions. It will interest you to know that we are receiving participation from Tamale, from Bolga, from Sunyani, from Kumasi, unlike last year where participants only came from the Greater Accra region. On the coming on board of Homcho, a company that is a food app providing food service for the kids. We are feeding these kids breakfast, we are feeding them lunch and providing refreshment. So certainly we are hoping for the best. And I must add that every kid, by my words, I mean every kid that shows up here at the Accra Sports Stadium will have something to take home as a memory of his or her coming and in support of the game of tennis and in empowering these young people.
So, like I said earlier on, last year we did it. We had last year majority of the kids were from Greater Accra. We had only one from Winneba, but this time we have kids coming from Wa. We have kids coming from Sunyani. We have kids coming from Kumasi. You know, we have kids coming from a whole bunch of regions that are going to be participating in this year's program. Because I mean, last year, the way things went with this year, we want to make sure we involve a lot of kids, because I mean there might be a kid that comes by that haven't heard of tennis before or that haven't played a game of tennis before, but the interaction that they're going to see at the stadium will encourage them, or that will cause them to fall in love with the game.
It is not lost on me that the issue of child safety has become paramount in times like this. So we are ensuring that we address all issues of safety and security as far as these kids are concerned. We want to assure their parents, wherever they may be, that their kids are in safe hands. We shall be sleeping where these kids shall be sleeping. And we have very seasoned coaches and adults who will be taking care of these kids. And these kids will be housed at a very dignified place, places that are known to the public and places that are certified. For instance, we have booked the National Hockey Pitch, a place where national team comes, where these kids will be staying, and other hotels that are certified places in terms of security, in terms of safety, and the total well-being of people, especially these young players.
We have high-level coaches. We have ITF level 2 coaches. We have ITF both level 1, level 2, ITF coaches, clinicers, coaches. We have coaches like Coach Ayidate. We have coaches like Coach Kwanzaa. We have coaches like Coach Noah. We have Yaya. We have Coach Do. And all these people are top-notch coaches. That when it comes to Ghana tennis, you cannot skip those coaches. And the ones that are coming, the young ones that are coming from the back too, are doing an amazing job, in terms of coaching the kids. So this program, we're going to have a whole bunch of coaches on the court. You're not going to see one coach with one court. You're going to end up seeing like 4 or 5 coaches assigned to one court to make sure they are controlling the kids and make sure they are. Any mistake that is seen, they walk straight to the kid and control or change anything that the kids are doing wrong, because the goal is for these kids to recognize and to make sure the game of tennis is very, very important.
Level 2 tennis coach. I'm working with the National Sports Authority as a national coach to the Ghana Tennis Federation, and I've been in coaching for many years. taking into experience from former coaches, from Coach Chacha and those also other old coaches that have passed. I've learned a lot from them. Last year we were about 15 to 18 coaches handling this program, and I was the main coordinator who is coordinating the program. I mean, telling the coaches what we have to do so that the program goes on very successful. This year is going to be the same. We're going to handle the program in a nice and smooth way so that there won't be any misconception, there won't be any problem at all. Like he's saying, he's bringing on board about 18 coaches, which I'm going to lead them, and I'm going to make sure we do a very clean job, clean coaching job for this case for them to enjoy.